Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. Hope you guys are undoubtedly enjoying your Wednesday morning. Newcastle League Cup winners. The weekend is done, but I tell you what, the party is just getting started. As you can see, back home in the sun, against the wall. Yeah. Emotional, man. It's been crazy, and the amount of photos, videos still coming out on Twitter, Instagram, everyone is just loving it. I want to say a big thank you to you guys. I posted a load of content over the weekend. I mean, I was there for the week, really. I was there for West Ham. I was lucky enough to go to Cheltenham on the Wednesday. I was in London on the Friday, Saturday. Cup final Sunday. Tell you what, it weren't a bad week. It was not a bad week. I'm still shattered and still in disbelief a little bit. But as I say, the party's just getting started. I want to say thank you to you guys for all the love and support on the videos I've posted. I actually checked, and in just a few days' time, it would have been exactly 10 years since I posted my first YouTube video. 10 years since, really, I was going to the games, not enjoying the football, protests outside. Was hoping when I started the video, started creating the content for Newcastle, that we would go up and things would get better. You know, had you asked me 10 years ago when I made that first video if I thought I would be doing videos at Wembley, watching us win our first trophy in 50 years, the answer would have been hell no. No way. So yeah, it's still disbelief. So I want to say thank you to you guys. Loads of you guys watched the videos over the last few days. If you haven't subscribed already and you've watched and enjoyed the content, please go ahead and hit the video. Because I say, it's not over. There's plenty more coming up. And Newcastle and a few journalists have been posting today about the upcoming, bus parade. Or if I'm honest, just party. That's right. Loads of stuff's coming out. I mean, you've got Eddie Howe. Looks like he's going to be Freeman of Newcastle. You've got Dan Burn. He's going to be Freeman of Northumberland. Like, as I say, I think the crazy thing is just... And I tell you what, we've timed it well. International break as well. So we've got no game this week. Well, obviously, we've got England stuff and everyone will be watching for Dan Burn, won't we? But no England, no Newcastle this weekend. You know, or not, let's get started. Let's get into the next game. It's just, no. It's going to literally be, I think, just a 2.5 week party. And keep it going. Keep posting the videos. Keep posting the photos. It's like every morning I wake up and there's a new story of somebody else whose dad's crying in the living room or whatever. It's all just immense. I'm actually, if you'd be interested in it, drop a like on this video. I'm considering, obviously I did quite a lot of videos, did lots of like portrait, horizontal. I was thinking I might actually get all of it and just put it into one massive video. So, you know, as far, probably not the whole week, probably from maybe arriving on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, travel home on the Monday. It'll probably be like 30-40 minutes because there was so many videos of Covent Garden screaming, dancing. If you'd be interested in seeing like a massive vlog of the whole thing, then let me know. But as I say, there's more to come, and the talk is the 29th of March. So Newcastle were very quick to release the date. Hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, that is just enough time for the lads who are on international break to be back in Newcastle for the chance to celebrate with the fans, with the team. And that's the thing. Obviously, the scenes in Wembley was crazy. You know, that was like 30,000, 32,000 Geordies. The scenes in all of the, around St. James's Park, with everyone going up there and all of the pubs. Like, if you thought that was big, let's get everyone, you know, everyone, mums, dads, brothers, sisters, kids, grandmas, granddads, every single person, Newcastle far and wide, who, you know, might have watched it in the house, didn't get a chance to get out to celebrate. Let's get them into Newcastle's city centre on the town moor for, you know, one of the biggest parties ever. And I think, you know, I'm obviously scared to over push it because there's going to be restrictions. There's going to be some difficult stuff there to get it working, but undoubtedly, Seller are going to want to make a big thing of this. We've seen the magpie in the sky over St. James's Park. We saw them put, you know, images of Bruno, Joe Linton in London on the buildings in London. Undoubtedly, this is not just going to be a bus parade. You could look at what Man City do, for example, quite often. I think, well, I've seen it, you know, Jack Grealish and all the rest of them on top of the bus going around the city. I actually saw one of them. That was ages ago. I was in Manchester a very long time ago and actually saw one of the buses drive past. I weren't there. I think I was just out probably on the beers. They just drove past. Hello. So yeah, that will be incredible. The route it'll take and everything like that is going to have to be worked out. But where does it end? Where does it stop? Where do the players get off? And what happens next? Because Man City have done it before, where they'll have interviews of the players. You know, it's getting bigged up now. That's the thing. The journalists are coming out, starting to reveal a little bit more of the party that it could be. You know, I know Sam Fender's been touring, but the likes of a Sam Fender getting on the stage, Shearer doing a talk, you know, let's get Keegan in, just the players, Eddie Howe, Dan Burn getting their chance to talk, Bruno on the stage. It would be immense, and I think it's gonna be big. I know the rumours are that Newcastle had a lot of stuff set up 2 years ago, and people have said, you know, 10 days. It will be 10 days from today when this bus parade's coming, when the potential parties come. People are saying, is there time for it? Can Newcastle do it? Newcastle make plans ahead of time. Newcastle will have already discussed the possibility of winning with Newcastle Council. We didn't just turn around the next morning and go, oh yeah, well, we've got the bus parade sorted now. Like, they didn't just ring up, you know, the council and go, by the way, can we do this? That's been planned for a while. I think it was planned 2 years ago. We probably lost money on the buses and everything, all of the setup for it anyway, last time around. So this time, undoubtedly, they would have done the same, and they want to make sure they get it right. Now, as I say, Seller, they've gone ahead and, as I say, put scarves on the seats at Wembley. They've done all of the light shows. They are going to want to make a big thing out of this. And yeah, what better way to do it than have all of the fans together? The other option, I suppose, would be to do it in St James's Park, because that thing is massive as the town MOOR is. You're still going to have to get the police organising it. You're going to have to get stewarding, food, you know, all of these kind of things need to be worked out. And the trouble with doing it on the town MOOR, because it's so massive, is how do you regulate it? And I've heard people say, well, it's on the MOOR, it's a public place, it's not regulated. When you get that many people involved, there's going to have to be some sort of process. If they could do it where it's like, just literally turn up and enjoy it, that would be insane. That would be so good. I suppose my only worry is maybe they'll do free tickets, because they'll be like, look, as big as the MOOR is, we can still only get as many as 50 to 60, 70, 80,000 people on there. I mean, if you've got a better idea than me, then let me know down below. If it could be a situation where they're literally like, yeah, just turn up and get involved, that would be the perfect storm of just Geordies singing in the streets, singing on the MOOR. And what they could also, as I said, if it gets into like the evening or whatever, as I've said with the light show, well, everything that Salah seems to do is light shows, isn't it? So it would not surprise me if we're getting images above St James's Park, but cannot wait. And as I've said, the next few weeks it feels like it's just the start. People are still enjoying themselves so much over this. It still doesn't feel fully real. The amount of videos and photos that I've took, I'm starting to like watch them back now, and I'm like, oh yeah, that did actually happen. I did actually go there. So many photos with friends and people that I hadn't seen in a while. If you saw me at Covent Garden and said hello, then big up to you. So much of that was just quality. And now to be, as I say, sat against this wall that I've sat against so many times, to predict games, cry over poor performances, issues in transfer windows, you know, all of it just seems like totally behind. And that's the thing, people are saying like, oh, we've won the cup, what next? This is the start of it. We've won the cup now. It's just gonna hopefully get better from here. So yes, thank you for watching. As always, drop a like down below. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so. Fingers crossed the sun can keep shining for the next 2.5 weeks as well. We can really enjoy this one. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the MOOR as an option for some sort of festival party. I mean, the way they could do it is, if they needed to, I suppose it's like a concert, isn't it? You have the stage at the front, but then screens everywhere. I mean, Seller, they are events. We've seen what they've done in Riyadh and everything else. These are the guys who are going to make this happen. So, yeah, and it's fast approaching, 10 days away. So, yeah, don't stop drinking. Keep enjoying it. Thanks for watching, and there'll be plenty more to come. Catch you later.